Europe? What's good? What's goody? What's good? Yo. White supremacy's #1 weapon has been the black woman. Let's go in. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. What you doing?
We about to go grab the solar panel. The laptop's at 8%.
Oh, what's uploading right now? Y'all come in the room. Let's do it.
Sovereign citizen. Sovereignty.
All right. Y'all gotta go grab it. All right. Hey, let's do it. Check it out. We're about to go talk about this right now. I asked a question just now on the page. Just now, I asked the question. Real talk. Real talk. I want you to ask yourself this question. I just asked it on my page, and I want you to think about it real deep. Who gave you the Jesus program? Who gave you God? Who told you that there was a God? Who told you about religion? Who made you go to church? We got to think about this. This is the strategy. First of all, you got to know your enemy. You got to know your enemy in his game. You got to know how the society is set up. You got to peep this. If you don't peep it, then we can't stop it. We got to peep it. It's very important that we peep it so we can stop it. We'll never be able to stop it unless we peep it. And this goes to the woman too. I ask you the question, you woman right now too, I'm asking you the same question. Who told you about God? All the things, who gave you poison as a baby to eat? You just now figuring out that you've been eating poison your whole life. That a fucking chicken will kill you. That this is no good and never been something for you. Just now becoming vegan. You just now coming to realize the Bible is not all real. It's not all real. Y'all leaving the church, but y'all haven't even peeped the whole game. All the women in the building, ask yourself the question right now. Who told you about Jesus? Who told you to go to church? Who put you in a school system? We look at the school system and what it's doing to your mind. The system cannot do nothing but create the system. So I ask you again, who gave you your first taste of cow milk, cow pus, baby growth fluid, hormone fluid? We have to take our minds and see what's going on here. All right? I asked you that question because the answer is, and 99% of the people will say it. If you don't say it, you a liar. Your motherfucking mama or your mama's mama gave you that program of God. Now, here we are in the information age where everything is exposed and the lies are exposed. Who's held responsible for lying to us? We're wrapped up into white supremacy right now and hatred of ourselves. And the #1 tool they used was black woman. Now in the 70s, black woman was given a choice to stay with their family during the civil rights movement. As I just posted on the page, you got Shazara Ali making this very clear that the white woman marketed the black woman for women's rights. The black woman made the decision to say fuck they man. They man ain't do shit. The man was being good in the home. They said fuck they man and took on the rights, the women's rights and their problems. This was strategized up. I want y'all to think about this so that you won't do this with your kids. All y'all black women out there, I want you to think about it. Then I'm going to give you the remedy. Then I'm going to tell you what you're supposed to do. But it's sad, though. It's sad. This is not to bash no woman. But when you think about it and we take a moment of reflection, and as much as we love our mothers and our motherfucking grandma, man, we sitting here arguing about how the Bible ain't real and everything, and we wrapped up in all this shit. But who programmed us? Who told you to get on your knees and praise Jesus? Who told you there was a Jesus? Who gave you Jesus? Who gave you God? As a child, you don't have an identity. You don't hold the identity. You don't even know you exist as a child. A child doesn't know it has a nose or eyes, or a child is just the observer. It's God. But who told you those programs? Who taught you those programs? And then ask yourself, who taught your mother that? Who taught your mother's mother to teach you that? And why did your mother take on this so readily and taught you that Allah? Now that we found out it's Allah and we finding out the food is poison, why would she ever do that? This goes for the woman too, because there's a woman out there right now. Who gave you Jesus? Who gave you God? Your motherfucking mama and your mama's mama. Black men are naturally resistant to their system. We don't give a fuck about none of that. We just want to be sovereign. So they put us in jails. They put us in jails and they gave power to the black woman. That's why the black woman can get you locked up. Straight up like that, she can get you locked up, bruh. The black woman can get you locked up right now. She has power to get you locked up, bruh. Or she has the power to put you in power. They gave her this false sense of independence. They gave her this false sense of independence. When you go into the government jobs, I want you to look into your real life. Right now, when you go to the post office, or when you in that DMV line, look behind the counter. See who working there at the child support office. See who's working there at the healthcare. Who's in the hospitals? Who's working for the government? Who are all the government jobs going to? Ask yourself that. Think about that. Have you ever took a minute and stepped back and look into your reality and say, damn, let me look at what's going on here, man. All these black women working government jobs. In New York, all the main cities, all the black women is working government jobs. Why? Why is it a shitload of black women working at these government jobs? That's all you see is black women at these government jobs, Reflection. Well, where's the black men at? The black man is in all 8 prisons. The black man is in a prison. Even Michael Jordan making investments in prisons. They got investors that put money into prisons. Michael Jordan invests in the prison system, and guess what the prison system is? Go look up a beautiful woman. What is her name? Alexander something. It's called The New Jim Crow. She got a book out. Beautiful black woman. She wrote about it. How the educational system is leading us right to the prison system, and it's all set up, and it has statistics and numbers. This is big business. And guess who is targeted? The black man. They use hip-hop. They use hip-hop. But when we look at the black man, you have to look at the black woman. Because we don't even have a man without a woman. The woman is the first teacher and builder of the man. And when our families broke up in the 70s, right? Because of the women's freedom movement or whatever that y'all took on, that gave you the false sense of power, women's rights. The black man said, fuck it. You took his responsibility away. You took a man's purpose away. A man don't got a purpose no more. You took it out of his home, but we ain't noticed that because we're just nothing but the descendants of this stuff. But we must realize the pattern of the past to make a better future, to make a better present. We can't do what we've done in the past. We have to look at the patterns together. You see what I'm saying? We got to look at these patterns, Reflection, so that we can stop it. Y'all black women out here can't continue to give y'all babies to this school system that's set up for them to go to prison. It is scientifically proven. Big business. Prison is big business and is connected to the school system. It's no way that you say you love yourself and love the black man and put your son into a system that's set up for him to go to prison. It's no way that you say you love yourself and then put your child in church on Sunday. I hold the black woman responsible nowadays because we got knowledge of self now. Now the internet showing us everything. All the knowledge is there. All the white doctors are telling you, listen, you can't eat meat, shouldn't eat pus, Jesus is not real, God, you know what I'm saying, you are God, and we done figure this shit out now. You already know it's a dead-end system, but you're using the school system as a babysitter so that you can go make some money working for his agenda, but you ain't even looking at the big picture. All you think about is your selfish needs and then your lower self. See, you ain't looking at the big picture. You looking at your selfish needs, so you drop your baby off at daycare, or you drop your kid off at motherfucking the white man systematic system. You'll drop. Who is that? You'll drop him off inside the prisons. You look at the schoolyard. You can look at the schoolyard and look like a prison. They got a gate around it. It's an institution. They go inside. They sit inside of a cell. They look just like a prison. They already got them used to it. If it don't look like a prison, it look like some kind of facility, some kind of institution. You putting them in there to go get programmed. The cancer cell can't do nothing but create more cancer. That's what they doing with your kids. You responsible. If you in the 70s took on women's rights and fought to be equal to a man and not be in a man's place, then it's your fault that the child is raised and not a real man. It's your fault. This is nothing but a result of what the black woman made the decision to do by taking a man and saying that we don't need no man. We independent along with the white woman. So it's your fault, black woman, that you see the men that we have today and they ain't shit. Because you raised them. You motherfucking said, fuck that nigga. I'm going to go fucking put this baby in school, go get this check, and then separate from my baby and separate from the bond of my child and raising them with morals and principles and let the internet and the TV raise my child. And the results of that is because of your behavior and your decision that you made as a black woman. So I have to hold you responsible because you took on those women's rights. You broke the family home. You fell for the crackers. You fell for white supremacy's trick. You are not independent. I have to hold you. We have to hold the black woman. Even black women have to hold black women responsible for their fucking downfall. Look at us. All fucked up over religion. We can't even get out the concept of religion because our grandma and mama told us to go to fucking church. Don't put Jesus in our fucking head. Put that program of poison in our head. Put poison in our vein. When they motherfucking fed us cow milk, baby formula, gave us the microwaves and all that in our body to fuck our brain waves up. And we the result of that shit. And now we trying to figure ourselves out after the greed. Black women took the greed of women's rights to break up black family, to disrespect her man and devalue her man. Talking about she the backbone of the black family. You got the whole responsible Because she took that motherfucking temptation from the white man when he sent his white woman over there to say women's rights. In the 70s, she broke up the home and said she don't need a man. Start protesting women's rights, feminists, all of this shit here. We have to hold our moms and grandmoms responsible for our sicknesses right now and self-hatred of white supremacy. We have to do that. If we don't do that, it's not right. It's the facts. This is the fact. True or false? As much as it hurts my heart to say so, yo, when you look at the facts about it in the mathematics, you got to say, damn, this shit crazy. And as a real black man, and as I look at what the problem is, and I zoom out, and I'm like, damn, look at the problem today. The problem, I've lived the problem myself. Here I am, a real black man, trying to take me and my family and live sovereign. Be my own man, take my child and my woman and say, let's go. We're leaving America. My woman, because of the rights she has as a woman, would not come with me. She devalued me, and now I have to separate from my family because I refuse to be a motherfucking slave in that system where a black man ain't shit in Babylon. In the Matrix, a black man ain't shit. We don't mean shit. We don't get respected there. And I refuse to be disrespected. When I say my son can't have pizza, he can't eat that shit. When I say my son cannot live in that school and he will not be in that school where they feed him milk and poison, I mean that. Now, when I try to step up as a father and try to take my son out, the government stepped in because she called the government, stepped in and tried to lock me up because I wanted to take my son with me and become sovereign like a real man. I'm just giving you the facts. See, them women rights ain't right. A man's supposed to rule that household. A man is supposed to be in power. We are built to be that way and enforce the laws of my yacht. I'm a good man. I'm someone that want to live in harmony with nature and educate our people of knowledge of self. And that woman would not let me take my child and her with me. Why? Because she would lose her rights as a woman within the white supremacy laws. And that world is so comfortable. They made it so comfortable for the black woman to be in that world. She would never leave. She not going to leave that weave. She not going to leave them extension in that beauty supply store where everything she got, she can look all beautiful and European for her man. That's her man. She has a man already. I'm a real man by the cosmics. I never understood, when I got a woman in Babylon, I never understood a woman working for another man. What you mean you working for another man, baby? Like, you my woman now, you work for me. And that will always twist a woman because she like, I got to get my own money. I got to have my own stuff. I'm like, yo, but you my woman. What you mean you got to work for that man? I could provide what he could provide for you. Well, can you pay me this amount? I ain't going to pay you shit. You going to support our movement and my agenda. Because the money that you getting ain't really paying for shit but your shelter and your food. Fuck is you talking about? I'm not going to give you no motherfucking crack of money. I'm going to take this money that we going to get and we going to build it. And then we going to get the fuck out of here. We're going to use this money for what it's supposed to be used for. And that's to use it against itself and leave and get up out of here. We going to go get our own water, our own food, our own land. The door wide open. All we got to do is get a passport. We can actually live like this. And actually, this is our natural environment. It's the tropics. Oh, no, I can't do that. I like my independence. This is what my baby mama told me. My baby mom told me. I said, but you're not independent. It's really that white man that's taking care of you. And I broke that down to her. You know what she said? Well, I like to feel. I like that he lets me feel like I'm independent. I said, God. This is what she said to me. It was the realest shit ever, though. She said, I like the fact that he allows me to feel that I'm independent. I said, well, God damn it. Ain't that the truth? With smoking boots on. I said, God damn. This is what she told me. She kept it all the way real with me, though. She told me what black women really thinking. I ain't gonna let this shit go because at least he make me feel independent. You see, these women are stuck in their ego. They don't care about black lives and black unity. It's the black woman that's our motherfucking problem, dog. Now, I ain't gonna say that we ain't got no knucklehead ass niggas out here. And these black men need to get their mind right and understand, if we're gonna be resistance, we have to be resistance in a smart way. We can't be resistant and be talking about some thug life and be stupid and go into their prison systems. No, we can't keep doing that. We have to be men and do what it takes to lead and be sovereign as a man. And that's resistance. We have to learn how to do that constructively. We have to learn law, order. And we have to learn that we rule the real world, which is nature. And this is what I'm here for, to activate the man. But in a minute, I have to let us know our problem. That black woman is not black. She's not melanated. Her melanin is not active. She's within the white supremacy and she loves it there. She's never going to leave that. You're going to have to leave that woman. I'm telling you right now, you might have to leave even your fucking kids. Some of y'all. Because that woman is stuck within the benefits. It's like asking white people. You got a lot of white people out here that's good people, right? They were born into the benefits of white supremacy. It's equivalent to that. You tell white people, listen, you got privileges. You think those white people are going to let those privileges go for your rights? To be equal and be fair for you? For do what's best for everybody? Fuck no. They living up the life. They getting the benefits of slavery, which is white supremacy, which is self-hate. That's all white supremacy is self-hate. Humanity's self-hate. That's it. They benefiting off of that. And at the end of the day, guess what? The black woman, the same thing. She the same thing. She benefiting off of white supremacy, and you think that she gonna give up those benefits to let you be in charge of her? Fuck no. Hell no. It feel too good to be the boss. It feel too good to drive my own car, tell my own self what to do. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't need no man. I'm gonna tell me what to do. That's a poison to the black family. That's a poison. That ain't my yacht. My yacht is masculine and feminine. You shouldn't even want to be a man. You made the decision to go be a man during the 70s. Let's get the facts straight. We had real men in homes. All the men was in their homes. It wasn't no deadbeat dads like that. All the men was in their homes playing their position until the 70s came around, and y'all motherfuckers took that motherfucking opportunity to be women's rights. Look it up. Look it up. We had fathers in the home. Ever since that movement, white supremacy pushed in and gave you a sense of self-power. Self-power? What? They made the playing field equal for our people. And y'all took that shit. Why? Because it's like the devil's advocate. On the devil's advocate, it said, the devil set the stage. You got to make the decision. I'm doing this video for the woman out there right now. To let you know you the problem. If you raise another generation of boys raised without men in their life and you don't see the value of the men, you are just perpetuating the problem that your ancestors or people before you have done already. What your mama did to you, you gonna do it to your kids, and we gonna perpetuate this problem forever. But it's not until you start valuing your man again. We live out here in this country, man. I live out here in Costa Rica. The men is valued, man. The men don't have a problem with their woman. They don't have to, the women don't talk back to their man out here. Ain't no drama, ain't no motherfucking police out here. A group of men right here, they chilling, man. They watching a soccer game, man. They just chilling. They probably gonna go home to their wives, go have dinner, relax, and raise their kid. But the Spanish community here, they don't have a problem with that, man. They don't have a problem in their homes, and they have the fathers in their homes. The father wanna be there. Any man that has a child wants to be in that child's life. Don't ever think that your father didn't love you. Don't ever think that your father didn't care. It's just that your father felt like he didn't have a place in your life because your mother was in the fucking way with this white supremacy benefit shit. Your father loved you. You was his pride and joy, but he had to do what a man got to do. I know I did. I know I love my motherfucking boys, man. I love my sons, man. I think about my sons every day. But I refuse to be a slave because they want to reap the benefits of white supremacy. I refuse to be a slave. In the Bible it says if your eye hinders you from your higher self or heaven or the kingdom of heaven, it's better that you gouge your eye out and walk into the kingdom with one eye than to have two and burn in hell. See, the thing about it is this: I wasn't going to allow her to put me in hell just to sell my soul to motherfucking shuck and jive. For me to have my sons in my life, I would have to shuck and jive and act like, oh yeah, and go along with what she was perpetuating me to do. She was basically influencing me to be a house nigga and go along with the system and come on, just go. You could get a job, and why don't you just be a regular man? This is what they used to tell me. My first brother, won't you just be like all the other men? Why can't you just be regular? I said, what? What? This the things I heard from my baby moms. Won't you just be regular? What you mean be regular? Why you want me to be a house nigga? I'm sovereign, I'm a man. I don't think like these other men. These other men is boys because their mama told them to do it. This is some fuck shit, man. This is shit I was told, yo. Won't you just be like the regular dudes? He just need a father. What, a father that listens to you and let him go to school? You want me to go pick my son up from school? School? I don't even believe in that. You know what they feed him over there? Do you know what they feed him in public school? They giving him milk, pus, meat, the worst of meat. And he in the hood, he in the Bronx going to the school. And I'm like, yo, do you know what they feed him at lunch? You are killing him. I love him too much. Please let him go with me. I just want him to live a pure life. And please, if you're not going to go live it with me, at least let our son go live it with me. No, you're not taking my son. I kidnapped my son, bro. That's what they call it. In their system, they call it kidnap. But I love my son so much, I took my son, bruh. I took him. Got the cops after me, man. The judge tried to lock me up. This one I knew that's not my child. It belonged to the government because she belonged to the government. And that was her man. I had to come to that, man. I had to let him go. I'll be damned if I go through all the court cases to ask another man, can this child be mine? What? You think, oh, some people are like, well, why don't you go to court and fight for your son? You think I'm about to go to another man? Because I look at court for what it is. You go into another man, putting him in your motherfucking business and telling him to make the decision of whether you can have your son or not. I'm a man. Gotta ask no motherfucking body. That's my son. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna ask nobody shit. The fuck is you talking about? That's my son. He gonna do what I say he gonna do. That came out of me. I ain't gotta go to no court asking no other man, can I please have my fuck out of here? But I felt it, bruh. I felt these people was about to put me in prison, bruh. They about to put me in prison over my own son. Because I want my son to have a better life. Because I wanted him to eat fruit. And I wanted my little boy, I wanted him to be in the sunlight. I wanted him to go climb out there in nature. Fuck this school system. I'm going to teach you how to live life. Fuck that. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about life. You don't need to be reprogrammed. I'm going to give you everything you need to know about life, son, because I know everything that you need to know to survive in life. I could teach you the English language. That shit is simple. It's 1, 2, 3, ABC. This is how you sign it. It's the little symbols that they make. But don't take it serious, son, because that ain't what you need right there. That's not the real world. That's their world. That's the fake world. The real world is the trees, the bees. Look at that. I always tell my sons to say hi to the trees. And then she look at me like I'm crazy. I said, make sure you always acknowledge the trees. I'm walking through New York. I'm walking through Harlem. And I make sure that I told my son, it's one tree in the street. I say, son, look at the tree. Say hi. He say, Daddy, look, there's another tree. And we not even in their world. We walking through the concrete jungle, noticing all the fucking trees. We looking at the birds. I want to make my son see real life. She want him to see the fake life because she benefit from white supremacy. And I left my kid. Fuck Nature Boy, he left his kids. But why you don't let kids there? You know why I don't let kids there? You know why I don't let kids around me, other people, kids around me? Because the way I am. See, me, I like to be naked. Let me tell you a little son about Nature Boy. See, me, I'm a real human. See, my kids, when I see my son, this is how I treat my son. We naked together. My son started being ashamed of his body. And I seen it happen. I didn't want that to happen. They made him ashamed of his body. They showed him that he was naked. I did not want him to know he was naked. I said, son, look here. I didn't even want him to be in a world where he knew he was naked. I wanted my son to be so pure that he never knew he was naked. I take bath with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. I never be ashamed of sex. My son be breastfeeding and I'll be making love to his mama. That's me, bruh. That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed and cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid could be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids. My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling. He grabbed my penis. And he's playing with my penis. I let that happen. I say, yeah, look, you got one too. And he laughing. And the moment is over. It's pure. And if I do that with somebody else's kids, and you see how people turned on me over here? You see how people turn on me? Bro, I'm real human, bro. Yeah, that's real. That's how I'm with my son. My son try to be, oh, daddy, don't cover up nothing, son. We naked in front of each other. We not naked. This our clothes. Fuck is you talking about? My son play with my peep. He like, I say, yeah, you got one too. They kids, they want to know. I don't want to hide shit from them. I make love right in front of them. I make love to their mama right in front of them. Like a real man. That's how I get down, homie. That's just me. And if I did that around other people's kids, they would put me under the fucking jail. You can't be a real human. That's why I don't let nobody kids here but mine, homie. Because I ain't about to alter my life for no one. I walk around naked. That's how I am, bro. I don't want kids to be ashamed of what we do. We shouldn't be ashamed to make love. Sex shouldn't be something that we're ashamed of. It's a part of life. I was basically talking about, you know, me being a man and why I don't have kids here, man. Because I embrace my kids. And if your kids come here, I'm going to treat them like my kids. And if y'all seen, I'm going to let the room be, yeah. Y'all seen what people did to me. People came to me in my life. I've attracted some fuck people to me, man. They done came in here, said that they love me, and turned their back on me. And it's people like me that get fucked over. So I'd rather it just be my kids here than having other people's kids here, because that leaves an avenue for people, an easy avenue for someone to say I touched their daughter or I touched their son or some fuck shit and get me fucked up, because I'm not changing the way I am because your kids come around. I think I am a child. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm pure in my mind and children are pure. I like to embrace the kids. Like, come here, I like to fuck with their psyche. I like to, you know, when I'm a proud father. I'm a proud father. You understand? So I would never let people set me up in that kind of way. I would never let them get me in that kind of way. So my point of saying is this, is that at the end of the day, my child's mother was reaping the benefits of black supremacy as well as white people are reaching. Y'all want to ask him now? Mario! Claves. No tengo.
No have. You don't have.
Okay. Okay, look. So it's important that we start holding and seeing the trick of what's going on in society today. I'm trying to make you peep it. You know what I'm saying? Black women are benefiting off this motherfucking woman rights shit. The fact that they don't need a man is broken up the family. And right now the man is not needed. And when you take the purpose of the man away from any kind of people or any kind of, you know, situation that was at hand, if you take the man's purpose away, the man does fuck shit like become a rapper and do dumb shit and not want to be great in life because he has nothing to do. He's just out there. He's like, all right, well, I ain't, you know, he goes through depression. He want to smoke. He want to drink. He want to do all the bullshit and play video games because he had no purpose. He has no purpose in their world. And you're not giving him the power he needs because the power was snatched away. Now, the remedy is this. Black women have to speak power back into their man because you took power away from your man in the 70s. Now, I know you like, oh, well, I was just born in this era. I didn't do what my ancestors did. But you'll call white people accountable for what happened back in the day. You hold them for white supremacy. You will hold them accountable. So you are accountable for what happened as a result of the 70s and women's rights. You are responsible the same way white people are responsible for their ancestors and what they did. And also white people do owe us. They do owe us human rights. Human rights. To be treated equal. They need to take their white supremacy. And that's another thing. We have to learn how to utilize white people's privileges as well as we have to learn how to utilize black women's privileges. They have privileges within the system that can help us get free. Okay? They have privileges within the system that can help us be free and get free. You need to learn how to utilize that and don't hate white people because they're in the same boat as us, even though they get it. Just like black women are in the same boat as us, the white people are in the same boat as us, even though they feel they have some kind of privilege. That's the trick. They're in the same boat as us. They ain't got it no better than us. The elite don't give a fuck about these white people. These white people ain't shit at the end of the day. They keep them at a privilege so that they could play the game against us out here and keep us distracted while we hate each other, while they destroy the fucking planet. We gotta peep this shit, yo. We gotta free ourselves. Now, what's the answer? I want to give y'all the answer before I go. Knowledge of self. We must study our natal chart. Every single person must get into astrology. The black woman must start learning herself, motherfucking respecting her and valuing her man. She has to value her man. She has to know she needs a man and that this money shit ain't enough. You just having money and power and shit that you have, it ain't enough. You still need your man. You need to find value in your man. At the end of the day, you're going to need your man for manpower. Men are supposed to rule your world, and a man does rule your world. As soon as you realize that the white man is the man that rules your world, and he is your true husband, what our man is, which he protects and provides for you. He provides you electricity, he provides you a shelter. As long as you work for his agenda and his world, and you have a social security number, and you use that social security number to work in his world and for his agenda, you are his wife. You are his wife. And the black man needs to understand that. Once the black man understands that, he would not want to deal with a woman that has a job that's working for the white supremacy unless they have a plan to say, okay, I'm gonna work for this white nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take the money, baby. We're going to go plan ourselves to have our own land. You, my man, I want to work for you. I want to make sure that I have your babies. I want to work for your agenda, which is the law of Mayat. You are to rule my world. I want to be up under you and work for you like every other woman work for their man. Every other race and every other woman in their race work for their man. I want you to be the backbone of my society. She has to put that man back in his place. Unless she's doing that, don't fuck with no woman that's working for no white man. If you go up on a woman and you don't have the money to take care of her, stay the fuck away from her. You don't deserve a woman until you can take care of her and you can provide for her. Now, if that woman's willing to ride with you and you in a fucked up situation and she got dough and she making that dough and you like, all right, babe, this is what we gonna do. We gonna get land. We gonna do this. We gonna get solar panels. We gonna motherfucking get knowledge of self. We gonna start studying nature boy shit. Yeah, we about to start eating right. We about to start doing everything we supposed to do and getting in tune with nature. And then we gonna take that money that you getting from that white man and we gonna free ourselves. We gonna use this money as our freeing papers. But we gonna create a residual income with it and then we gonna leave. See, that's what we supposed to be doing with this fucking money. Not enjoying the fucking stupidity. Because when it's all said and done, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to be fucked up and twisted when that money fall off. Look at what's happening in Venezuela right now. If war break out right now and the economy fell, you ain't got shit and you ain't going to have shit, and you're going to be well deserved to be in that Walmart, that FEMA camp they got built for your ass. All them tanks they got coming in. When martial law come in, you're going to be the motherfucking laughing stock, and we going to motherfucking laugh at you because we done warned your ass over and over and over and over to respect your man and value your man and get the fuck up out of there. Get you a good man. Get the fuck up out of there. Make sure he know knowledge yourself, and then leave up out of there and do what you need to do. But you ain't want to listen. And because you ain't want to listen, you going to fucking suffer. You and your fucking kids going to suffer. The Bible speaks about it already. Motherfuckers already been written. That motherfucker's going to be crying. There ain't going to be no way out. You're going to try to cry to the rocks. The rocks going to say, get the fuck out of my face, bitch. All this shit. I'm telling you. Facts. Get you a good man. Value a man. If that man, if you see potential in that man, give him knowledge of self. If that man wants knowledge of self and he wants to become more, you see value in him, you build him up. You build him up. Because his mother done fucked him up. His grandma done fucked him up. Society done fucked him up. Give him knowledge of self, because you got it. You the one that got the money. You the one that got the power. You the one that got the education. Give it to him. Give it to him all the time. Give it to him. Give it to him. Make sure he right in his mind. If you got a man in prison, shit, that's even better. Because if he coming out of prison, you can just hit him up with the shit. This is where your heart's supposed to be. And you ain't supposed to be valuing their system. Because their system gonna fall the fuck apart. And guess who gonna be fucked up? Just like with Katrina. When Katrina happened, what was wrong with black people? Where was the help for black people? Black people, let me tell you something, you will not be spared at the end of the day. If you ain't got your own, you will not be spared at the end of the day. This is a fucking warning. This is warning. This is a warning. You've been warned. If you see my videos, you've been warned. It's no motherfucking going back. You better start valuing that man that you got. You better stop valuing the white man, because the white man don't give a fuck about you. All he give a fuck about is agenda, and you working for his agenda. He don't need money. He print the shit. He give you the money. He give you the shit, but at the end of the day, he own the shit. You get the money right back to him. You working for free, really? You working for a shelter and a car and a lifestyle that will not promise you a future. Because when it's all said and done, do you have sources? Do you have food? Do you have fresh water? Do you have electricity? You fuck. Look at your position you in right now. You think you driving a Lexus and you got your little husband that you done made, and oh, look at this little house nigga. Look at, we married. He asked me for the ring, girl. He asked me to marry him. All this stupid shit. The whole culture is stupid. It's dumb. And at the end of the day, a man should want to be sovereign. I already said that. Bruh, if you can't afford that woman to take care of her, if you don't even see that she'll give you the money to flip it, to do what y'all need to do to get up out of here legally, don't ever break nobody's laws. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Don't respect the rules, my nigga. Y'all men need to learn how to respect rules, even if it ain't something you agree in. When you in your mama house, you don't like the rules, you respect them until you can get out. You respect those rules till you get out. The white man got rules, you in his territory. Don't be stupid, nigga. Don't be a stupid nigga. Don't break the laws. Just listen to the laws. Be a smart nigga. Play chess, not checkers, nigga. Obey the laws. Get your passport. Get the fuck out of there. If you can't get a passport, you can get a passport. Why can't you get a passport? Because you said you can. You will manifest it with your motherfucking mind. If you stay focused enough, something will happen miraculously that you can get your passport. But you got to believe. You got to envision it. You got to see it. You got to feel it. You got to really fucking vision it, and then you going to get it. But stay away from these women that want to profit, that motherfucking love this lifestyle that they're able to get from white supremacy, but then they want to talk about Black Lives Matter. Please. Please. I know for a fact right now that Belize right now is taking niggas in there without a passport. Right now, I know for a fact that Belize is letting people get in Belize without a passport. Go look into it. So but if your mind is where you're supposed to be, you're going to find connects. If your mind is vibrating where you're supposed to be, you're going to find the connects that you're supposed to have. If your mind is focused on what you need to have. Don't worry about having no woman. If you can't find a woman, it's a very high possibility that all the women that you're around are sick and fucking twisted. And they've been fucked. They under an old software. You can't fuck with these bitches. You can't fuck with them. And I'm telling you some real serious shit, real talk. I'm coming at you on some real serious shit. Don't fuck with them. Y'all women, if you can't find a good man that won't take the knowledge and wisdom that I'm giving, don't fucking fuck with him. Vibrate, baby. Vibrate. Love yourself and watch yourself come to you. Love yourself until you find somebody to help you do it. Love yourself. Isolate yourself. You understand? They enjoying the game. It's just, look, men having a man day. Men having a man day. No woman fucking bothering them, none, just having a man day. Got their children out there running around. They just living a life like they supposed to. Not us. I want us to be. See? Enjoying themselves. Don't even know what these motherfuckers saying. They ain't enjoying themselves. We should be able to enjoy ourselves as men, as we rule under Mayat law, the laws of nature. And you should support that because we are your male aspect. Because you don't have knowledge of self, you don't see your man as the male aspect of you. So you see, you are reaping the benefits of white supremacy, and it's okay for you. And y'all black men need to get up on the game, bro. Your black woman gave you fucking religion. That's who taught you religion. Never fucking forget that. That's who taught you that shit. That's who gave it to you. That's who gave you poison. All the shit that you trying to break right now, all the habits you got, she exposed you to that environment because she wanted to be independent. Because in the 70s, she took the fucking woman rights and broke the fucking family. So she is responsible. And all y'all women out there that's fucked up too, blame your motherfucking mom. Make sure that you understand what the reason was. The reason was because your mama accepted that motherfucking shit, that fucking independency shit, breaking up the black family in the 70s. Remember that. Hold her responsible and don't be the same way. Don't you be the same way. You better value your black man. You better get you a good man. That man gonna build something for you. He gonna be the one to go out there and fetch it for you. He gonna be out, if you get you a good man. You need a man. That's your masculine. You ain't supposed to be out here. You ain't supposed to be out here doing all this shit that you doing. What are you doing? You supposed to be with the kids. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Get you a good man. Learn how to support and work up under your man. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to ride with your man. Be quiet. Learn how to motherfucking listen. You should want us to be submissive to a man. You a woman. But because white supremacy tell you could be a man too, you gonna be a man? Respect the laws of nature. I love my self-reflection. Remember, if the world don't fuck with you, what? Fuck the world, you heard?